In Admiral Richard E. Byrd's final televised interview on December 8, 1954, he made some intriguing statements about his Antarctic expeditions. He mentioned discovering coal, oil, and possibly uranium within 180 miles of the South Pole. Byrd also spoke of an area as large as the United States that had never been seen by humans, located beyond the South Pole. This mysterious landmass adds fuel to the ever-burning fire of our curiosity about the true nature of our Earth. For centuries, many have turned to the Bible to understand the world around them. Numerous passages in the scriptures suggest that the Earth is flat, suspended in space, and firmly established on pillars and foundations. He spreads out the northern skies over empty space. He suspends the Earth over nothing. Job 26:7. He set the Earth on its foundations. It can never be moved. Psalms 104:5. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and on them he has set the world. 1 Samuel 2:8. He will raise a banner for the nations and gather the exiles of Israel. He will assemble the scattered people of Judah from the four quarters of the earth. Isaiah 11:12. On what were its footings set, or who laid its cornerstone? Job 38:6. In majesty he is like a firstborn bull. His horns are the horns of a wild ox. With them he will gore the nations, even those at the ends of the earth. Deuteronomy 33:17. And God said, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. And it was so. God called the vault sky. Genesis 1:6-8. Above the vault over their heads was what looked like a throne of lapis lazuli, and high above on the throne was a figure like that of a man. Ezekiel 1:26. Many ancient civilizations shared the belief that the earth was flat, and these views were deeply intertwined with their cultural, religious, and philosophical systems. Ancient Egypt. They believed the earth was a flat disk surrounded by a vast ocean, with the sky goddess Nut arched over the earth and the earth god Geb beneath it. The sun god Ra traveled across the sky in a boat. Ancient Greece, early Greek philosophers like Anaximander and Hecataeus of Miletus proposed a flat earth model. Later, philosophers like Pythagoras and Aristotle began to argue for a spherical earth. Mesopotamia, the Babylonian creation myth, Enuma Elish, describes the earth as a flat disk floating in the ocean with a dome-like sky above it. Mesopotamian astronomers made significant contributions to early astronomy using this flat earth model. Ancient Chinese cosmology described the earth as a flat square with a round heaven above it, with the emperor acting as the mediator between heaven and earth. Cities and palaces were built based on these cosmological principles. India early Vedic texts describe the earth as a flat disk, supported by elephants standing on a tortoise. Later Indian scholars like Aryabhata proposed a spherical earth. Indigenous cultures. Various indigenous cultures around the world had unique cosmologies, often describing the earth as a flat surface with a dome-like sky above it. In modern times, Admiral Richard E. Byrd's expeditions revealed that the ocean at the North Pole is 10,000 feet deep, and the plateau of the ice mountains surrounding the continents of the known world is 10,000 feet high. These findings added a new dimension to our understanding of Earth's geography, challenging previous notions and sparking further exploration and study. Byrd's expeditions were meticulously planned and executed, with his team using advanced scientific instruments to measure the depths and heights of these geographical features. His personal notes and historical documents from the time provide a fascinating insight into the challenges faced during these expeditions. Modern-day researchers continue to build on Byrd's findings, using advanced oceanographic equipment and satellite imagery to further explore and understand the unique geography of the North Pole. These ongoing studies not only enhance our knowledge of Earth's physical characteristics, but also inspire a new generation of explorers and scientists to push the boundaries of discovery. These ancient beliefs and scriptural references highlight a worldview that differs significantly from modern scientific understandings. Whether one chooses to believe in the flat Earth model or the spherical Earth model, it is essential to acknowledge the rich history and cultural significance of these perspectives. The transition to a spherical Earth model was a gradual process influenced by scientific observations and advancements that took place immediately after Admiral Byrd had disclosed the information both nationally and internationally during his final interview as one of the world's foremost famous and world-renowned explorers, and it remains a fascinating topic of discussion. As we delve deeper into the discussion, a pressing question arises. If the Earth were indeed round and satellites could be in orbit in space, why then do we need balloons to hold up NASA satellites? This query challenges the commonly accepted notions of space technology and prompts us to reconsider the mechanisms behind satellite deployment and operation. Some proponents of the flat Earth theory argue that the use of high-altitude balloons by NASA and other space agencies suggests that satellites are not in orbit around a spherical Earth, but are instead being held up in the atmosphere. They point to various documented instances where balloons are visibly supporting scientific instruments and communication devices, questioning the validity of satellite orbits as traditionally understood. High-altitude balloons are often used for specific scientific experiments, atmospheric research, and temporary communication needs. This question highlights the importance of critical thinking and the need to examine multiple sources of information besides accepting what is seen on the television set. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history, belief, and scientific inquiry. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning everything. And above all, humans, don't forget to keep looking up.